Hello, hello, hello. I'm Vivian McGrath from vivianmcgrath.com. And I was wanting to just respond to a comment that I got on Facebook. It's amazing. I'm always amazed at the incredible comments I get on YouTube, my Facebook page, my Facebook group, Instagram, and most of them, I'm really pleased to say the majority of them are really positive. In fact, I'm amazed at how many positive comments I get. And I want to just thank everybody because I do read every single one of them. I try to respond to as many as I can, but I do read every single one of them. But occasionally I get a curious comment, and like the one I got a couple of days ago from a woman who she saw a post in which I was inviting her to watch my 45-minute webinar, my 5-step relationship detox method, how to recover from toxic relationships, fall back in love with your life, and never settle for anything less than you deserve again. And her comment was, does she have a degree? Like, a piece of paper is what is the most important thing. And if I've got that piece of paper framed on my wall, that's the most important thing. And now I appreciate her perspective. But you see, this is not where I'm coming from. For me, it's not about me. It's about you. And what the most important thing for me is the results I get. And if I can get the dramatic difference between how women feel and what their life looks like when they first come to me, and the life-changing results that I get them in weeks, not months, in weeks, even after years of therapy has failed them. That's the most important thing to me. And I just want to let a few of them speak for themselves, because I get the privilege of witnessing this every day. This morning, I had a group call with my clients who are working with me at the moment, and it's just incredible to watch these transformations. And each woman who works with it, they watch each other transform before our eyes. It's really incredible. So Leanne, I'm just going to read this. Leanne said, "The gratefulness I feel for finding Vivian and her program will never leave me. Where do I start? Viv taught me the skills needed to find the true, authentic woman I'm meant to be, guided me to see that I was worthy of so much more than a toxic relationship, that my life could be different, for life, not just for a month or two, lasting change. She showed me it's safe to discover who I am and my potential, and that I can have dreams and a beautifully sweet future. This will be like nothing you have ever tried before. If you put the work in, it is life-changing. Viv recognized my potential for healing, for growth, for achieving a happy life the first time we spoke, even before I knew it was possible. Through her unconditional support, loyalty, and commitment, I was guided to truly discover who I am, and cannot wait to experience all that my life now offers. The gratefulness I feel for finding Vivian and her program will never leave me." That's Leanne. Leanne came to me really unsure and uncertain and confused and not knowing which way to turn, feeling overwhelmed and trapped. And that's what happened with her in 8 weeks. Christy says, "I seriously didn't know how I could keep going if something didn't change. I was tired of repeating relationship patterns and attracting the same person over and over again. I knew something was wrong. The work was hard. A lot of dark corners were faced, but in the end, it was worth digging through all those boxes. Vivian's program gave me a clear look at everything that's impacted my life negatively and showed me how to turn it around. It gave me a clear path to what I want for myself in the future. I wish I could have more Viv all the time. And Bar, I'll just give you this last one. Bar said, nobody ever understood me like Vivian did. From the first moment we talked, I felt I could tell her everything and trust her completely. Thank you so much, Vivian. You changed my life forever. She went on to say, before I started the process, I was lost and depressed. I couldn't believe there was anything in the world that would help me overcome my fears. My childhood was very difficult, but with the help of Vivian, I slowly began to lift my head above the water and see that there were more ways to live this life. Vivian helped me to believe in myself, to look at my greatest fear and realize that it was created by the traumas I had experienced in the past. It was like magic. Suddenly I began to believe in myself, and slowly I could look all my fears in the face and realize they were not real. All I wanted was to get rid of the fear and discover the power in me and enjoy it. Thanks to Vivian, I brought joy back to my life. I am full of gratitude for this process. It has completely changed my life. And I recommend to anyone who wants to go out on a new path to take Vivian's hand, because she knows exactly what she's doing. She sees you and can help you become who you always dreamed of being. Thank you so much, Vivian. You changed my life forever. I just wanted to come here and read those to you, because they are just a few of the women. And as I said, it's not about me. It's about the outcomes and the results that I can give you. And it's okay if we're not the right fit. I am not looking to convince anyone to join my program, because I know that the women who are ready and absolutely are at that point where they want to get that dramatic result because they're tired of trying the same thing over and over again and it hasn't worked, that they will find me and they will choose to grab my hand. It's okay if we're not the right fit. I only work with women anyway that I am absolutely sure that if they put their trust in me, and I am absolutely 100% certain I know what their problem is, and I am the person that can absolutely give them the outcome that I gave Leanne, Christy, and Bar, who I just read their testimonials to you, then they're the right fit for me, and I'm the right fit for them. And this is what they all had in common. It's really important to hear this. They were all smart, well-adjusted women who were rebuilding their lives, who weren't still wasting energy and time on toxic relationships, but focusing on them and ready to heal. They were decisive and committed to change their life now. They were coachable. And by that, I mean ready to let somebody else be strong for them, guide them and give them the steps and the strategies to heal. They were ready to get resourceful and do whatever it takes, not let any excuse get in their way, because it's so easy for us to find excuses why we don't want to put the hard work in to heal, because it's scary. It's out of our comfort zone. So sometimes it's easier to just go back to the patterns that we know, put that dysfunctional comfort blanket back around us, and find the reasons why we don't need to. Everything's okay. I'm just going to keep going in the same loop until I realize that's not the life I want. So they were ready to step past their fear. They were ready to stop making excuses, get resourceful, do whatever it takes, and invest time and money into themselves, as they knew that breaking a lifetime of toxic relationships and never settling for less than they deserve ever again is priceless. So if you're still obsessing over fixing a toxic partner, and you want me to show you how to save that relationship and fix that toxic person, then I really have to be honest with you. I can't help you, because I wouldn't be serving you if I did. That's not the path to long-term happiness. And it's not putting you and your needs first. I care. You matter to me. And that's not going to help you. Or if you're still dabbling, trying a little bit of this, a little bit of that, everything that's already not worked for you, and you just want me to give you quick tips, a few little tweaks and validate that you're going in the right direction, that's not going to help you either. You know yourself that hasn't worked. And if you're only interested in whether or not I have a degree, then perhaps we're not on the same page, because that is not what is most important. For the record, I do, but that's irrelevant to me. And to the women whose lives I've dramatically changed, they cared that I have walked in your shoes, that I took them, in their own words to me, they said, Viv, you took me deeper than anyone has ever before, because you've been through what I've been through and given me lasting change, even when traditional therapy had failed them. You see, I've been through it. I've walked in your shoes. I know when you're scared. I know how to be strong and say to you, you're not going to feel like this forever. And this is why, and this is how to walk your way out. I also can share vulnerability with them and you, to say, you know, I felt the same, but this is what I did. And I can give you the exact steps that I took to go on to completely change my life from a young single mother who'd almost been murdered by my ex, to creating a life of success, happiness, fulfillment, and living truly aligned to who I am and in my purpose. And also finding really healthy love with the beautiful man who's my best friend. So if outcomes and results and changing your life forever is what you are looking for, then don't listen to me. Listen to the results that I get. And you can watch loads of the women. I've just given you 3. You can watch loads of them who all say the same thing. So I'd really love to invite you to watch their testimonials here. And I've recorded 2 more this week. They will keep coming, because every woman I work with, because I don't work with everyone, because I only work with the women I know already, and I'm 100% confident that I can get you that outcome. Every woman I work with, I get the same dramatic result. So watch their testimonials, vivianmcgrath.com/testimonials. And do let me know if you are ready to get that result as well. And let's talk. So I'd really encourage you to watch that and, you know, focus on who is it that you really want to become? What is the outcome you're looking for? And if that, when you watch those testimonials, vivianmcgrath.com/testimonials, if that is what the outcome you're looking for, then get in touch with me. All right. I hope that's inspired you. That change is possible, and that the only difference between them and you is that they just took action to change their lives, and you can do the same. So thank you for joining me. Bye for now, and I'll see you in my next video.